Police be clocking me. 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 Police be clocking me.
I make wax, I pay tax, it don't sell cracks, except the kickbacks. You call up on dispatch, the deal you done did with a dealer. You done dissed him, took letters from his box, now he's buried in the system. You see me coming out of my building, all types of days and nights, wondering if I got a 9 to 5. Clothes are always new, so you pry, I spy. I flash, you go smile, you're in the corner of my eye. Walking, I feel a hawk cover right beside me. So for fun, I act nervous and start to walk liveless, sharp left for right. Then I start to jog, every speed accelerating from the J8's car. The sirens sound violent, they expect more, not ready. I'm on the stoop with my man named Little Eddie, we start laughing. Cause next door for me is a house that has traffic like drugs are free. But I'm a new face in the new place of a melon race. Gets black to them, makes a good felon case, and that's not so. And I get mad cause everywhere I go, long as I'm dark, rocking Clarks, I'm a village though.
Police be clocking me. Police be clocking me. Police be clocking me. Police be clocking me. Police be clocking me.
White supremacist papers, we find out that usually they are lying. But they like to demonize black people or anybody they kill and say, oh, he was a bad person, so he deserved to die. If a person was not a threat to the police or anybody else at the time of the killing, they should not, he or she should not be shot. For example, at Walmart, a white man shot at the St. Paul police. He's alive to tell about it today. About 2 or 3 years ago, another white man killed a police officer. He's alive to testify, to talk about it today. Timothy McVeigh blew up the Federal Reserve Building in Oklahoma, and he was apprehended. He was not killed and shot. So, these narratives have to stop. We have to stop letting the police and the news media demonize us so that they can kill us. Now, we have somebody here who knows Cordell. Could you come up and tell us some of the encounters and what type of person you think he was?
Well, my name's LaKenya. Most of y'all know me. I'm a very, very, very interesting protester, as I like to call it. I didn't know Cordell very, very, very well, but I used to work at PSA on Larpenteur, and he used to come in there and fulfill my board needs because it's super boring in there. And he was just the type of person that would come in, have a conversation, like, super cool. Never depicted him as a bad man, never depicted him as somebody who would, like, yeah, be a bad person. Sorry, I get really awkward when I speak. I'm sorry. This hit me hard because it's like, I live down the street. I live over there. Like, I live on the east side. I'm from the east side. And it's like, y'all are doing shit down the street now for me. Like, you're hitting too close for me. And it's like, there's one thing the St. Paul Police Department know. It's how I am as a protester. So, at that point, I was just like, well, y'all already reignited some shit. Now it's time for me to come back outside and do y'all dirty. Like, they've always done a lot. They've always been a lot. And then to see the article and see Officer Lego, who was like on the top of my list as somebody that I just don't like, I'm just like, okay, you want to play? You don't know who my family is. Like, my protester family will shut all of y'all down. And that's my goal. That's my plan. That's what I want to happen because it's sad. Like, there should be no time when we have to, like, walk around and see blood on the sidewalk because the police shot a man. And then you don't give us the information. But it's like, why do it? If you don't want to talk about it, then just don't do it. Like, don't be extra. Do your fucking job. Do what you're supposed to do. Like, so I'm done. I'm tired. I'm over it. And I'm back. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, we have another survivor of police brutality, someone who's been traumatized by police brutality. Her husband was killed by the St. Paul Police Department using the same narrative. He was abusive, he was hurting somebody, but when we look and see, Kay Smith is here and I'll let her talk about it more.
So my husband was killed May 9th 2016 by the St. Paul Police, and similar, this is almost like deja vu watching this situation go happen, because the facts seem very, very similar. Same type of, seems to be, just, I don't even know how to explain it. It just seems like I'm watching the same thing happen. It looks, he had a gun, although it seems like he was running. They are, saying that he was threatening a woman, and then their story is that he shot a woman. I've now read all the police reports. It does not appear that he was the one that shot the woman. So there's just a lot of facts that they released to the media. Then the media jumped on a criminal history, which they're doing in this case. It's just the exact same thing is happening. What they're trying to do is get the community to turn against the family, and to go with the police and make the police heroes. There's multiple officers that shot a man at 2:30 in the morning when the man does not appear to have been a risk. My husband was killed at 3 in the morning, in the middle of the night, when he did not appear. He was in a fetal position when he died. He was shot in the back. He was shot 19 times. This man, I don't know how many times he was shot, but the reports say 5 to 10 gunshots or something like that. So appears multiple times. Just very, very similar set of facts. I don't know how many the names of the officers yet. That'll be really interesting to see if they're similar officers. The man that was shot at, the officer, the Walmart incident, that same officer is one of the killers in my case. So the black man that died in my case was the same. Well, he let that white man live.
Right.
So that's really interesting, just to point out that fact. So, this is just not acceptable. We can't stand back in St. Paul and let this happen anymore. And I'm just sick about it. It felt like when I woke up that morning, and I live in this neighborhood. I drive past this apartment building every single morning to get on the freeway to go to work. So this hit really, really close to home. So I just hope that we'll all, this is a nice crowd. We need a bigger crowd. We need more people. We need to reach out to everybody we know that cares about this. We need people from across the river. We need everybody. We need your help. We need everybody to reach out. We need Todd Axtell. We need you to respond. I asked for this the other day when we were in front of the police department, when we came for that community meeting that you shut down. We need you. So where's your response?
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
And again, they like to demonize people to make an excuse so they can, for their bloodthirsty cravings to kill people of color. We have a person who knows Corey personally. Corey worked at this guy's name is Corey. He knew Cordell personally. He worked at the Salvation Army with us. Could you come up and tell us about him a little bit?
Hey guys. Hey. So, my name is Corey. I work at the Salvation Army downtown Minneapolis at the shelter. And it's crazy because me and Cordell were close. You see, he'd been up here about a year from Chicago, and he came up here to get his life in order. Down there helping everybody with the homeless. They don't mention that part. You see, they just bring up the rap sheet as old. You see, and they want to use it against to demonize him. And I'm hurt by that. You see, and I'm also an activist, and I feel hurt that we don't come together as a community and do more. We can't let this go unheard. You see, because I know him personally, and it hurts. I know his family's back at home, but what about the people that care for him up here? There's no justice. We feel like it's going to go unheard. And like I said, it just sucks because, like, I looked at him, he was close, and I was with him all the way until 4 hours before he did that. He gave me a ride to work that night, actually, before he ended up dying. You see, so I take that very personal because we're together every day. I don't know anybody else. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anybody else, but my heart hurts. And I just wish something could happen. Some change, something, anything. My heart goes out to his family. I don't know who they are, but I hope they see this, and I hope that we can make some change for them, guys. Please. Thank you. Thank you.
We have Daniel Swift. She's another organizer with Black Lives Matter St. Paul. She just wants to say a couple words. She was out here right away when this happened early.
I heard what happened, and it's just like, we have to jump on it because we don't want it to become so trendy and things like that. So I appreciate all of y'all coming out here. Corey, I appreciate you sharing what you have to say because so many people are wondering what is it about him, because we already know that they're going to twist the narrative. We already know that they're going to bring up his past and try to pull the skeletons out of his closet. And it's up to us to make sure that we kill that narrative. That's and we remind everybody that we're dealing with a human being. It doesn't matter about the past. What matters is that it was somebody who somebody loved.
Right.
It could have been somebody's father.
Right.
It was definitely somebody's son.
That's right.
And that's all that it really matters. I mean, we have to hold the police accountable.
That's
They
right.
talk about being transparent, but we don't see any of that.
Right.
So I think that it's very important that we articulate what we really want to see and let them know we're not just shouting at you. We're intelligent people. We're hurting because of this, and we want some serious answers. And we're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to push this issue around, especially with things like with Jaffert, with Philando, with Jamar. Everything is just piling on top of each other, and now they just threw Cordell on top. So I say that we got to continue to come together. It feels so good to see so many familiar faces. I mean, so it's so imperative that we come together and we band together across the city. I don't care what your organization is. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your viewpoint is. But it's so important that we come together right now so that we can seriously stop this. So I love y'all, and I'm with y'all, and let's do this.
That's right. Thank you, sisters. Thank you. All right, we like to thank, we don't want to keep you guys out here too long. We'd like to thank all of you guys for coming out. We got more protests and rally.
Friday.
Thank you for coming.
Friday.
And Friday,
Tomorrow.
we'll be back out. So check the BLM Facebook page, Twin Cities
Just
for
be on
Justice
alert.
page. Be on
The
alert.
meeting tomorrow.
There's a community meeting here tomorrow too.
Right here? Oh, right here?
No,
No, in the headquarters.
it's
In the
Margaret.
district.
It's not
804
Right here.
Margaret.
80. Yep.
Yeah, but
You got
just
it?
stay, we'll keep it
So
the same.
I'll share it.
It's posted
Yeah.
somewhere. It's on
Yeah,
Margaret.
it's posted. Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 804 Margaret. It's on the other side in the building. You'll see it's Enterprise, the headquarters, District 4 headquarters.
All right, we'll see all of you tomorrow.
What time?
6.
Here?
Yeah. Yep.
Police be clocking me. 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 Police be clocking me.
They clocking, jocking, and knocking me, wanting a reason for rocking me, but I ain't committing no crime, so that's what's stopping me. Yossi rollin' for Dolo with solo. Cop car comes screeching in my presence in a second, yelling. I'm scared, I cannot stop. Hop over a fence, running frantic. Sending no seeing to a panic. I fuse to be riding there hardly. You won't scar me, beating me down. Yelling, smelling the all day coffee cinder. Fucking hard, but soft